Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dan with E-Bike Nation. Welcome to my channel. We got a new bike we're riding today. I finally got the tires fixed on it and the derailleur hanger I had to put on it. And yeah, I call it the baby Blix. It's actually called the Blix But yeah, it is a little fun bike to ride. It's small. It's actually a 20-inch step-through fat tire. I'm sorry, not fat tire. 20-inch step-through bike. But it is not a fat tire bike. Hear the motor a little bit on it, but not too terribly bad. It's only got a 500 watt motor on it, but I believe it's got a 48 volt. I think it's 14 amp hour battery. I may have to correct that. The range should be between 20 and 30 miles, I'm thinking. But I'm in pedal assist 3 right now. And comfortably pedaling along at 15 miles an hour. The bike does not have any suspension. I'd like to send that added to this bike. But the bike is pretty light. It's only 52 pounds with the battery in it, so that is the plus side of this. This bike actually got some high awards from a real big electric bike company reviewer. They thought this was the best step-through 20-inch folding bike that was on the market last year, I believe it was. Not sure my odometer is working or not. Of course, it doesn't show tenth of miles, it shows just the miles. So we'll keep an eye on that, make sure it's working. This is not really a review on it as much as a maiden ride. I guess you could call it somewhat of a range test, because I'm going to go 20 miles with it today. We'll see how it does. Yeah, the handlebars fold on it, of course, since it's a folding bike, and most of them do. Got to adjust that right brake. It's a little spongy. Beautiful day today, probably 65 to 68 degrees, a little breeze, but it's very nice. I actually had to wait on a couple inner tubes and a derailleur hanger to come in, because the hanger was bent when I got it out of the box, and when I started to fill up the tires on both the inner tubes blew on me at 25 to 30 psi, so I knew that was wrong. So I got that done. And got all that figured out. I noticed the inner tubes that I had go flat were Kendas, which are really good inner tubes usually. But I noticed the new inner tubes they sent me are CSTs or CRTs, whatever it is. Another really good brand of tires and tubes. So that's what they replaced those with. We're going to jump on the trail right here. Of course, I got my aftermarket turd singles on here. This thing's got really peppy torque, I've noticed. It does have a thumb throttle. I prefer a twist throttle, but I'm okay with the thumb throttle. I would not want to have to hold it down the whole time I'm riding if I had to, though. Again, the bike will only max out at 20 miles an hour. And I'm in pedal assist 4, and I'm ghost pedaling just a little bit. Of course, it's got a cadence sensor and not a torque sensor. So yeah, you're going to ghost pedal with a cadence sensor. Totally different with a torque sensor, where you got to put pressure on that pedal in order to get that torque sensor to tell that motor what to do, or that controller to tell the motor what to do, shall we say. So yeah, I feel like I'm ghost pedaling a little bit in pedal assist 4. We are going to stop at the blessing box up here and drop off a couple canned goods. One of my reviewers on my channel wonder why I didn't stop at that anymore, and I do, but not as much as I used to. But he really liked that part of the video, so I needed to drop off a couple things anyway, so I decided to go ahead and do it today. I'll probably go up to the bridge, which you guys know, it's 20 miles up there and back. Really about 18, I guess. Supposed to turn colder tomorrow and supposed to rain, so me and Caleb is going to put on some new hydraulic brakes on the Cyrusher Komoda, the creamsicle as he calls it. So we'll be doing that tomorrow, and we'll be doing a review on that, so you guys can see that. A video, shall we say. And I'm getting ready to upload another video on some tires that we put on, brand new tires we put on the Komoda. We got that done a couple days ago, so that's fixed. I got like 1,850 miles on the original tire, so that was pretty good. As you noticed, I had a flat the other day, and I was prepared to fix it on the trail, as you know. But yeah, you can definitely feel it with no suspension. You might even see the camera jump a little bit as I'm going over them bumps. Again, this has got 5 PAS levels. Yeah, I really do like the torque on this thumb throttle, though. It gets you across them intersections pretty quick. So yeah, we're going to stop up here and put a couple items in the food pantry here, blessing box, shall we say. This is really easy to step off on this bike. It's got such a low step through on it. So yeah, you guys can see that. There's a just quick view of the bike. Battery sitting in the back, of course, but yeah, it's a beautiful bike. Very low step through on it, so that's nice. We're gonna put a couple canned goods in here. Looks like that's about all's in there today is canned goods. So we're gonna put in some potatoes, canned potatoes, and we're gonna put in some black beans today. Again, this is called the Little Free Pantry. Take what you need, donate what you can, feed the creek. This is part of my bike ministry that I try to help feed some people that are in need. Again, we just started a, let me get this bag zipped up. We just started a food pantry at our church. So we're looking forward to that as well, and start partnering with a couple other churches to where we can get some food. And of course, we got our turkey dinners we're giving away, as far as frozen turkeys and everything that goes with Thanksgiving. We got several of those we're doing for Thanksgiving. One thing I do like about this bike, they got these handle grips are very comfortable, where you can rest your palm down on it. I like that a lot. Bike was very easy to assemble until I had to disassemble it to change the tires and put in new tubes and put in the derailleur hanger. I had to take the bike apart to do all that. Yeah, I noticed this thing has got 8 gears. That's pretty good. I've had them with 7, 8, and 9 now. Yeah, it's a fun little bike to ride, I can tell you that. But I want to thank Blix for sending this bike to me. Got a little traffic here we got to deal with. I can see all the parks department and the metro parks have been on the trails getting all the leaves off. That's good. As I mentioned, I plan on probably getting 20 to 30 miles on this battery. The actual name of this Blix is called the Blix Vika Plus. I believe it is. And I had another Blix that was also a step through, but it was a 26-inch bike, and I since have sold that off. On your left, but I did several reviews on that for the company, which I said I would. And the same applies to this bike. I'll do at least 10 reviews on this bike. But today's, again, more of a maiden ride. It's not really a review. It'll still be one of the videos. But I'm really just getting a feel for the bike. And so far, I like what I feel here as far as the ride. Other than not having suspension, a little bit rough, cross bumps, but nothing terrible. But the bike is put together very well. Again, it's got quality parts with Zoom hydraulic brakes on it. I got the baby blue, or sky blue you might call it, I have in the color. They asked me what color I wanted, so I told them give me the blue. I really like this. Yeah, we'll be getting off the bike and talking about it once I get up to the halfway point. I think this price point on this bike is $15.99 plus tax, but I'll get back with you because I may be wrong on that. A lot of times these manufacturers change the prices so much, and now with all the Black Friday sales really being a month early, they change all the time on the price of the bike. On your left. I'll be probably getting my Cyrusher Komoda out tomorrow so I can do a review on them tires that I told the company I would do, that sent them tires to me to review for their company. So I'm partnering with them as well. We'll probably stop the video right up here and do another segment. Shorten these videos just a little bit. Again, this is Dan with E-Bike Nation. Share, like, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification for any future videos coming out. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video.